I did a couple of mini blogs last week, and we were talking about what is aversive and what's not, okay, and how it's what might be aversive for you is not aversive for me, and vice versa. So the same as what's reinforcing for you and what's reinforcing for me, okay. So got an e-collar here. Now this is a good e-collar. It's a Garmin Delta, a good e-collar. It's an expensive one, okay, so it's not a cheap one. It's not one of the £100 ones that you can buy from eBay. Garmin, who make the sat-nav systems, or GPS systems, make these, and I think when it was new it cost around about £200 or 150 or £200, okay, so at least, okay, and this was a client's. So this is to show a number of things. We've got legislation in Scotland coming in where the likelihood is that e-collars are going to be legal. The use of e-collars is going to be legal. So what we need to do is educate people in their use. You will, if you followed me, you'll know what my stance is on the use of aversive training. I am fully aware how all the permutations of what these can be used for, the vibrate mode, the beat mode, and what I'm looking to do is actually have a non-emotional conversation or discussion about the use of these so that people can make informed choices with their dogs. Okay, now, so e-collar's on, okay, and I've put it on the inside of my arm, okay, so I'm going to show you the difference between the inside of my arm and the outside of my arm. It's on a level 3, which I'll hopefully show you. So hopefully we can now see if we can get. Right, so there we go. It's on a level 3. Okay. And hopefully that will refocus, so it looks as if it's focused again. So this is on a level 3 and it's on the inside of my arm. Right, now, me flinching there is not an overreaction, okay? So this is on a level 3, and when it's on the inside of my arm, this is unpleasant, okay? So what I do is it's here. Okay, just see me working now. Right, okay, so it's on there, and that's the nick, okay? So when I apply the electricity, and I will, when I press the button, I'm going to talk about applying electricity, okay? I'm not going to call it a shock, I'm not going to call it a stimulation or a buzz or anything like that, okay? So it has a nick facility, so you press it once, and it gives you it's just a pop, okay? And that's what it feels like. And then we press this constant. Right, now what that feels like is it's pins and needles that runs up into my hand. I can feel that here, and how I would explain that is that because of the nerve bundles that run up the inside of your arm and then into your hand, and this is clearly sitting on them. Okay, now that's not a pleasant sensation for me. I'm going to turn it up to a 4 and do it again. Right, now that at a level 4 is significantly less pleasant than it was before. Now the effect that it's having on me is I can actually feel myself becoming nauseous or nauseated by this, okay? So I'll do it again, and that's really just, that is not a pleasant sensation for me, okay? And I'm actually starting, I can feel it in my stomach as well as on my forearm where it's hitting and on my hand. Now this is the interesting part. If I turn it round to the back of my forearm, okay, on this part, and do exactly the same thing again, I can still feel that and continue to talk to you. Now that is completely different on that side to here, and it's obviously because I'm so muscular, right? So, but because of the muscle in my forearm and because of my sport, my grip strength is good, then if I tense that up, it's actually worse when you tense it, okay? So that's on a level 4, and that's, I wouldn't say it's pleasant, but it's nowhere near as unpleasant as it was. That was something that I wouldn't thank you for, whereas you could do that and then that's the nick. And it feels like, kind of feels like an insect bite. Okay? So what happens is with some trainers is that they'll give these to clients and they'll demonstrate them by putting them on the client's arm or on their hand, okay? And they'll say that that's what your dog's feeling. Now, if there's a difference between what I feel on the inside of my arm to the back of my forearm, then that's clearly, for me, information that what the dog is feeling and what we are feeling while we are putting this on our arm or the dog's neck are two completely different things. It's the effect that it has on the dog's behaviour that we need to look at, okay? And I've not put this on my neck yet, which I will do, okay? And I know that other trainers have done this before, okay? But we need to get the information out there, okay? So non-judgmental, non-emotional discussion about all the uses of e-collars, yeah. So just have a think about that, and you can let me know what you think, all right? And I'm going to do more when I have the time to do this, okay? And now that's on a level 4. Before I finish, this goes up to a level 99. I'm not putting this up any higher than it is just now, okay? I will as we go on, okay? And you can all come back and have a laugh at me shocking myself. Sorry, applying electricity to myself, okay? Alright, so that's the e-collar, and let me know what you think. It's been 15 minutes since I shot the first part of this video which you've just watched. A couple of interesting things. That nauseous feeling or noxious feeling that I had when I had it on the inside of my forearm, that's not gone away yet, okay? It's still there 15 minutes later. Now I know that that's not enough data, we would have to do it again. Is it because I've not had my dinner? If I'd had my dinner, would I be feeling less nauseous just now? The interesting part of it which I was thinking about is when I flexed my forearm by making a fist and had it on the back of my hand, or the back of my arm, it increased the sensation of it. So if I had my muscles relaxed, it was fine. And when I made a fist and flexed my forearm, it then became more unpleasant. So it increased the intensity of the electricity, the application of electricity. And what also is interesting is that I still have I can still feel it, okay? So clearly my musculature hasn't completely recovered from that yet, and that was only for a few seconds. There wasn't an awful lot there, okay? So that's the effect that it's had on me 15 minutes later. Need more data, okay, but it's just an indicator with me. And could that be the same with your dog? Could it be the same with you? I don't know, we need to try it, okay? We certainly need to try it on different people to see if they were getting the same results, but we can get data like that. And all right, so let me know what you think, and I'll catch you next time.